Hello and welcome to another episode of Disney Movie Investigation. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. In each episode, we take a look at a movie that is featured on Disney+. On this episode, we are going back to the Disney Channel Original Movie Vault as we take a look at Can of Worms. And stay tuned for our bonus story as we take a look at Studio DC Almost Live. And if you are enjoying these episodes, I do ask that you please hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified with each new episode. Now, sit back and enjoy this episode of Disney Movie Investigation. So like I said, today we are covering Can of Worms. This movie was released on April 10th, 1999. It is directed by Paul Schneider. It is based on the novel Can of Worms by Kathy McHale. The production companies was Gross Weston Productions, and it was distributed by the Disney Channel. In terms of the production, the movie, obviously, like I said, is based on a novel of the same name by Kathy McHale, and she would be replaced as the screenwriter, and Disney would end up hiring 3 different screenwriters to try and adapt this novel to the Disney Channel movie mold. But Disney was not happy with the screenwriters of any of these scripts that they turned in, so they would actually rehire McCall. The film would be shot in Vancouver, and the prosthetic and animatronic effect aliens would be created by XFX Group and Stargate Films. So in terms of the cast, we have Michael Sulman, who plays Mike Pillsbury, Erica Christensen, who plays Caitlin Sandman, Adam Weil, who plays Nick, Malcolm McDowell, who provides the voice of Barnabas. Tara Strong provides the voice of Lula. Wally Wingert is the loafer alien voice. And David Colburn is the voice of Jam. So in terms of the plot of the movie, a teen is visited by alien species after he broadcasts a message into space that he is needing help and to please take him away from this planet because he does not fit in. In terms of the legacy of this movie, after the initial airing, Disney Channel would actually not rebroadcast this film and not seen for many, many years. But starting in October of 2006, though, it would be part of the Halloween programming block for Disney Channel, as well as it would be included in the May 2016 celebration of Disney Channel Original Movies 100 celebration. And this was a celebration where they would re-air the first 100 Disney Channel original movies in celebrating the 100th Disney Channel original movie, which was Adventures in Babysitting. So would I recommend this movie? This movie, unfortunately, is really, really weird and really has some problems. I think the characters, especially Mike Pillsbury, is too old for the movie. They have them being kind of seniors in high school, and I get, in terms of the aspect of not belonging, the kind of the story point of Mike feeling he doesn't belong on this planet, which I'm sure a lot of teenagers feel they don't belong. But the mixture of the alien storyline, it feels like he's a little bit too old for that. So it's almost like it's a mixture between the two storylines, and it doesn't really mesh well together. If Mike had been like maybe 10 or 11 years old, then the alien storyline would have been more kind of coherent. But this one, it just feels like it's really weird, and Mike is just out of place, especially with the different aliens. It doesn't really mesh well, and the story's a bit of a mess. The alien effects, they're done very, very well. So if you're into the kind of animatronic visual effect type movies, then it's definitely something to check out. But it's not one definitely that I'm going to be rewatching. It almost seems a little silly at times, so it's kind of maybe perfect for the littler kids. But if you get into the teenage, it's just it doesn't really mesh well, unfortunately. So let's take a look at our bonus story as we take a look at Studio DC Almost Live. So this was a pair of specials that aired on the Disney Channel, and it featured the Muppets performing various sketches, variety songs with the Disney Channel stars. Like I said, the show would be composed of comedy sketches and musical numbers, and the first episode was hosted by Dylan and Cole Sprouse, and the second special would be hosted by Selena Gomez. So the first special actually had performances by Miley Cyrus performing Girls' Night Out with the Electric Mayhem Band, Ashley Tisdale performing Bop to the Top with Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, and the Jonas Brothers would perform That's Just the Way We Roll. The second special would feature Demi Lovato performing This Is Me with Beaker. The Cheetah Girls would perform a song Dance Me If You Can with Miss Piggy. And then Selena Gomez would be learning comedy styles with Fozzie the Bear. So these specials were kind of hoping to kind of mesh another attempt to mesh the Muppets into modern culture. It didn't really work. The ratings weren't that great, so that's why they only did 2 of them. However, if you do want to see them, they're both available on YouTube in their entirety. But it was kind of a neat experiment, especially trying to revive the Muppets. I know they've attempted to do that several times, and this was just kind of another attempt. So thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of Disney Movie Investigations. I would invite anyone to please leave a comment below on what they think of Can of Worms, or if you did end up watching the Studio DC Almost Live, I would love to know what your memories of it were. So, and as we look forward to our next episode, we're going to be exploring a kind of a drama that is an Academy Award nominated film when we take a look at The Full Monty. So until next time, I hope you have a magical day, and we will see you real soon.